Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Oh wow, there is a heart button. I noticed. I think this is new. I noticed it yesterday actually. I was watching a live stream of a Matthew McConaughey presentation. It was called The Art of Living. And there was this one section where this person, I turned it on and I made it. There's a whole doomsday scenario. I was reading about it. It began to be propagated on TikTok and other social media. April 23rd, 2023 was the date. I'm not sure if it's the exact date or if historically that number was easier to remember because it matches the year and it might be close by to the date that it happens. But I was supposed to broadcast yesterday. Uh, I kind of I was nudged to do so, but I ended up getting diverted. I was creating a TikTok video. I think it came out pretty well. There are places where maybe I could have done something different and maybe it would have resulted in a different video, a different outcome, a different scenario. But the way I did it was still good, and I ended up in a nice position with a nice little picture, or multiple actually. So I ended up watching The Art of Living. I was staying up for a while. I've been resting also. It's been a while since my last broadcast. And I was smoking cigarettes during my last few broadcasts. But during my rest period, there was one point at least where I was like, all right, a cigarette here would be really good to help me rest. It would actually stimulate my rest. And it might be one of those things people talk about how if you do something to get into like a position, like people usually associate it with them getting into like a higher position or something, or them becoming like upper management, a promotion, then usually you have to like keep doing that thing. There is this Einstein quote yesterday, however, and the sentiment was echoed yesterday during the Arts of Living. It was uh, the thing that created the problem is not the thing that will solve the problem. But I think the quote talks about the usage of power and the allotment of power to these circumstances. All right, but I was watching The Art of Living, right? And there's this one part where this person comes on. He was like, all right, you guys are all here because you got to your deathbed and you had regrets. You did not end up where you were supposed to be. You did not end up where you want to be. It's fear. Tell me about how fearful you are. And then I was writing in the chat, like everyone was writing like in the chat, and they were like on a scale of 1 to 10, and people were going like 1,000. But I was thinking about it. I was like, I'm not sure I can even calculate it. However, on the grand scheme of things, I can calculate it too because like I do amazing things. I do. I'm a goddess after all. Uh, Beyond. Though I should knock on wood here, and this knock on wood is also for the safety of the current event, past few weeks, and I suppose by implication the following few weeks. So this person during the Art of Living is talking about, all right, so y'all made it to your deathbed, and it's like incalculable, like certain of my like spectacular qualities also. But then he was like, this is what you want. You want a second chance. Boom, this is your second chance. And I was watching it, and I was already a little sleep deprived, but I was in a good state. I have experience with this kind of stuff, and I had just the right amount of tech to get me through the day, or the days, which was yesterday. And then, yeah, so I ended up watching The Art of Living, and alright, the version I watched anyway, it seemed to confirm like a lot of the stuff that had happened. But according to that guy, if this is to believe, like, um, during like an apocalyptic situation, people might actually be dying. The island. However, being a gamer and for those familiar with games, dying is maybe more of a typical situation than non-gamers might have been led to believe. Alright, the island. I think I was actually requested yesterday um, to broadcast if I could during the scheduled apocalyptic doomsday prophecy. Well, let us be real. I am the best. And it is not all thanks to me. It's like there's a lot of like behind the scenes work throughout my history that led me to gain like the experience that would even like allude to such a thing as being in this field. All right, so the last time I was here, we were fighting Seraphites. I am with Yara. Actually, we are looking for Liv. We were in like Amish country. Oh, and in terms of my title, that's kind of a nice thing I was learning about as I was going on my past couple days. And ah, this might be one of those things. It is not easy to reveal because I know. I was listening to Alan Watts also, and he was talking about how, in like Buddhism and Hinduism, those that do know, do not know, type of situation in the inverse. The image that comes to mind, however, is also an image I saw in a Halsey video, Now or Never. The image is like, I guess you could call it like two black holes, like really close to each other, but they might not be black holes. They might be other celestial bodies. And then there's all kinds of stuff that happens, or that could. Oh, and my the title of my video. I used to do YouTube and I was doing broadcasting. I was approaching it in more of like an artsy kind of way. I am not sure I can even put that label entirely on it. However, being on Twitch for a while, I learned that a lot of people they put on these casual titles that are like really off the cuff. They're like farting out these titles. So, but I picked it up. Uh, so my title, it has to do with like my life, but my life also has to do with my broadcast, which is also The Last of Us Part 2 in this moment. So it all makes sense. As above, so below, but not always. And so, broadcasting can also be treated as a type of social media. There are multiple aspects within and without, and more or less. Both. Alright. Onwards and upwards and goodwards and downwards and outwards and inwards. And also maybe not. Alright, let's see. What am I working with here? I have a flamethrower. Oh, I should probably go stealth though. I can see the guy over there. My listening mode is not far. I tend to have good listening. Or good hearing, I should say. Huh, but now that I think about it, I tend to have a lot of stuff. Like Superman. But also like Rogue from the X-Men. At the same time though, I'm not sure they would be considered to be masters of ones. But maybe they would be considered to be masters of all. Though some might say masters of none, but I recently, if you apply like Buddhist stuff to it, the Aziz Ansari show, Master of None, it also implies like the master of all. For some reason I did not get into that show. I watched it and I kind of like bounced off or got washed away. I started the first episode twice. Oh shit. Oh my gosh. I was expecting this to be a bow actually. It's a crossbow. That's why I actually pulled down. Ellie has a bow. Here are some tomatoes. Oh, still not dead. There we go. I noticed I had a lot of flamethrower ammo, so let's scorch this one. Indulgement in the screams. Oh my gosh, Yara is shooting them after they died. I remember Morty doing something similar from Rick and Morty. But I think he did it to Rick actually, and he was calling him a bitch because he just had it. Turns out it was part of Rick's master plan in that case. Oh my gosh, that flesh. At the same time, it almost looks kind of enticing. I've been learning a bit about sirens and such recently. Oh. However, from my Fallout days, I still know, and even from my childhood schooling, it is taboo stuff. And maybe the children's of the sirens, maybe they are keen to that particular viewpoint. Though it's nice to see if they can sympathize with the ways, the taboo. Let's see, my hunter's pistol. is what I'm going with. I just enough flamethrower cartridge to screwball the rest of the crowd nearby. I feel fearful. Also, the way sirens they can lure people in. You know, I'm down with that. I would like to be able to do that, actually. I want to. And like, you know, because of my hotness way, because of my beauty. Which actually, historically, has been a thing. Though it's only recently, or not recently, the past few years I've kind of been circulating, gravitating around the issue. Oh, and not just because of my beauty, though. Oh, and at this point, I'll throw in a kawaii. At the same time, though, people like Dave Chappelle, they talk about transgender people, like luring people in to suck on them and stuff. Heck yeah, but only when I say it. Probably it's like a good thing. Like different people say the same words in the same tech, but different effect, different meaning. I just could not pass up that headshot. In The Last of Us Part 2 experience, when there's a clean shot on like a single target, I found that it's good to take the shot. Because a lot of times you might not get it if you look for a better one. Ooh, bricks. Dang, that was good. That one might not have been entirely me, though. That was like trust fall exercise, and the universe caught the bullet and killed that person.
Let's get to the village.
But then, you know, according to some Buddhist scripts, like, if I say it is not me, I am also deluding myself. The Hunter's pistol is so good. Let's see. Yeah, I'll craft more bullets for that. Oh, medkit. I guess I'll use one. I could have just picked one up here. My health was... it was fine, actually. I was pretty near full health there. Shotgun ammo, I'm full on. Incendiary also. The past couple of weeks I started out resting, but then it became like restception. Like I had to do one thing to rest, but then in order to recharge that, I had to do another thing and another thing. I ended up going to a buffet yesterday. It was very synergistic. Yesterday, you know, the Doomsday Prophecy, but at the same time, my body really needed some of those juicy oils. It was an ultimate maneuver for like the short term and the long term.
Over here.
Yara? Ah, probably the way ahead, right? These places are barred up. These Amish. Haha. Wait, I'm ripping on the Amish here. But these people are not actually Amish. The reason they're Amish is because they live in a society where it might just be easier to be Amish. They are actually Seraphites. These Seraphites. Ooh, they got everything locked down. They are aware of the scavengers, like myself and Rey from Star Wars. Oh,
It's here. Come on.
alright.
How's the arm? Hurts.
There is another point of inspection. However, I went this way. This happens. This happens. A lot of the times you get barred off from where you just came from. At the same time, though, it's good for checkpoints and save points in a situation like The Last of Us.
This way.
Whoa. Wow, this looks really nice, right? Dang. Some of those Seraphites, they really pimped out their house. Pimped out their ride. This is a MTV Cribs in the Seraphite country. Ooh. I heard they were bringing back MTV Cribs. I'm not sure I'm hype about that. I didn't see the old one, but I have seen many of people who are hype about the old MTV Cribs. How am I doing on my supplement stock? 112 supplements. Alright. Momentum lasts longer. I think I already got that one. I maximized on close quarters and field tactics. Solid stuff. Firearms. Move faster while aiming. Plus 50% movement speed. I feel this one. I can feel it. Alright. I can feel the movements. Let's go faster aim movement for 40 supplements. Craft more hunting pistol ammo. Increase your efficiency at crafting hunting pistol ammo, producing more from the same resources. Craft amount goes from 2 to 3. Whoa, this seems really good. The hunter's pistol is amazing actually, but it might have a weakness. It's the reload speed. If I do get swarmed, the hunter's pistol, it might be alright because I might be able to kite and do some train tactics, but that might be the one weakness. However, from long range, like when I was shooting down those Seraphites, the hunter's pistol is good, solid. This is the way to go. 50 supplements. Hunting pistol ammo. The last time I did not check the last thing. This time I'm going to check it. Oh, it looks like incendiary shells, right? Craft more incendiary shells. Whoa, that's pretty cool. Also, there's our fiery explodey time. That's kind of like hashtag Harley Quinn. Oh, there's a horse here. Whoa. I hear the thunder. I get the feeling there might be some hostiles around. Once again, these Seraphites, they have barred down the barns.
Abby, help me.
Yara, she kind of just knows where to go. One second, Yara, let me... Oh my gosh! There are goats! There are goats! Or would these be considered to be lamb? These are like shaven lamb, maybe? The phrase is lamb's wool. But also, are lambs goats? I think they are, right? Either way, they're pretty similar. They go good with cumin. But you gotta have like a specialty dish. It's like there's like this Chinese specialty dish. It's like a skewered lamb and goat. Oh, but I went to this French restaurant recently. They had burgers that were made out of lamb. What? Is that Liv's mother?
I just tried talking to her. I tried to make her understand how much she just kept yelling. She started chasing me. Trying to make her stop. Pushing her off. She hit the table.
Listen, you're defending yourself. You did nothing wrong. It's gonna be okay, I promise.
Damn. Liv's mom tried to kill him.
I get it.
That's probably what she's been trying to do all her life, actually.
Yara, I never should have.
Liv deserved a better mom, maybe? I'm not sure, though. I was listening to Tony Robbins yesterday, and he was talking about, like, maybe Liv would not have become this Liv if it were not for this specific mom. Oh my gosh. Looks so peaceful. Looks kind of nice, right? Ah, I see. This one might be this one might be able to lure someone in and eat them. Ah, feels good though. Do you think this is what they feel? Like Maybe they were suffering, and then there was some sort of release during the whole live situation. Nice outfit, too. Whoa, this is some nice design by the game designers. These pants, I think someone was wearing similar pants, the host of The Art of Living yesterday that I was watching. They were like leather, but they were like brown saddle color. Ah, nice. Peaceful. But actually, not peaceful, right? Ah, when you know the story and the situation. Also, necrophilia is taboo, I think.
Let's go.
What's happening? Wolves?
Oh, but in this case, it's not my type. Probably.
Should we head back to our boat?
No. I hear fighting out there.
I hear fighting everywhere. There are lots of boats in Haven.
That's what I was thinking. We can cut through Old Town, avoid the main roads.
How far's Haven?
Not close, but it's our best chance. Just keep following us.
Either way.
Oh, she had really nice skin, though. Yeah. I have nice skin, also, actually. Apparently I have body dysmorphia. It's pretty wild, actually. Like, recently I'm looking at myself and I'm like, wait a second. Yeah, I tend to, I think I look better than I perceive. I was reading, actually, Alison Brie. She, experiences a similar phenomenon. She has, like, mental illness in her family. She is, depression and stuff. My mom is... My parents are... They're like gods, I suppose. I recently put it together. But in like stories about gods and stuff, it's not quite normal. There are some eccentricities. Yeah, in this case, they might not actually be. They are gods.
I'm just tired. I know.
Why would this happen to her?
Our lady doesn't make us immune. Loss is around every corner. But our faith guides us, finding strength to rise above that loss.
She guides us.
Damn, Yara is so good right here. That's some spiritual leadership. At the same time, grounding, live, yet also lifting. Alright, time to fight.
It's down the street.
Oh, or maybe we take shelter? You guys coming in? Guys and gals? So I'm probably gonna cast today, and I'm actually gonna be resting a while after. I should take some rest. This is more like me following up on yesterday. I think I was supposed to do some broadcasting, but I got diverted, and it was fine because like I was going on sleep deprivation style, and after a while I became worn out. Doing TikTok stuff is not. It can be challenging. It's fun though. It's not really a challenge, right? It's different from a challenge. It's different than when someone's like, "Oh, it's challenging." It's because it's like fun and like good.
I'm done. Quickly.
And also not as challenging as it used to be. Like a lot of skills they get used in creating like social media content. I've gotten pretty good with those. I was doing pretty well yesterday.
We're leaving so many people behind. We can't help them. I know. Stay close to me.
Alright. Those two are tight. They're like peas in a pod. I feel kind of like a third wheel here. Oh my gosh, what in my days?
We can get off the street.
These people, they were set free. I am, of course, using that in the way, more a sarcastic way, because that is the theology of the Seraphites. They were feeling Karen's love.
Lena, Abby, this way.
Oh, this is such a good experience. I feel so good right now. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm gonna slightly crouch rather than worm my way through. But the environments, they were kind of like a worm. Oh fuck, they're kind of like a maze, right? Well, I think during my last broadcast I was talking about being trapped like a rat in a maze. For some reason, The Last of Us Part 2, though, it's different. It's not quite literal, actually, that phrase. It's the dehumanizing part I was talking about when I was playing Marvel's Avengers. At the same time, though, I think I might be going back to Marvel's Avengers after I play The Last of Us Part 2. I might do a, like, PlayStation Plus for like a month or something. I went on like a vision quest during my rest. Damn. I was watching The Voice, right? And there's this person, I think they're like a... I'm not sure. Niall Horan, a lot of the times... Well, the person I'm talking about is on Niall Horan's team, and they're like... I think they're more like Nazi associated. But they're so beautiful. It's like, haha... Those moments when the Nazis can be like, haha, I told you. I'm not sure though, right? Because like I don't actually know them. It's possible like when you know their personality, their looks can change and stuff. This person is actually very soft spoken.
Yeah, we're going a different way.
And in saying that and thinking about it here, it might also be like a defense mechanism actually. A safety precaution for their beauty. Ooh, soda. Special cola. Ah. Let's see. They got like an orange soda, like a root beer, pineapple maybe, Coke, a blue thing. I'm not sure what the blue thing is. Maybe it's like a ginger ale, like a seltzer. There's another yellow. Maybe they have like a mellow yellow. They're probably... This one over here is a green. There's a Mountain Dew type thing somewhere there. It's possible they have duplicates of the other side too. Wow. Oh, those cups are so enticing. But the fountains, they are long dry. They are long dry. I am not dry, however. I am wet. And I do not say that in a naughty way. I say that in a healthy and sexy way. I was listening to Alan Watts recently, and he was like, you kind of gotta like free yourself, I suppose, from the Judeo-Christian mechanisms, or you can if you want to be like whole and stuff, be full. Then there's like interplay too. There's like sometimes like Christians, they're talking like Buddhists, and sometimes the Buddhists are Christians. I think it works in politics like that also. It's like, wait a second, I thought you were the Democrat. Or wait a second, I thought you were the Republican. I'm a liberal myself. But for some reason I get along with Republicans quite well actually, historically. I was like the real version of Stephen Colbert. But oftentimes, the roles, they tend to flip-flop, and it's like, yeah, playful. Hinduism.
Abby, we need your help. Come on. Are the wolves still nearby? I don't know. Just keep going.
And then I was thinking about it. If a Christian person is, they identify as a Christian, but they're doing and preaching a bunch of Buddhist stuff, that is like so Buddhist, because like Buddhists, you know, there's like that whole come off it mentality also. There was at one point, I was listening yesterday, during like, the mid-centuries of between the 10th and the 21st century.
Come on, Abby.
There was one point where like Christianity was Buddhism or something. That was basically the gist of it.
This way.
Abby?
Yora, get up!
No, are you serious?
Yora, please! Come on!
They cannot do this to us.
Stay back! Drop
Oh
it!
my gosh. They have done this.
It's Abby. I said stay back!
Stand down.
It's Isaac? What? Oh my gosh.
What the hell are you doing?
I need you to hear me out.
This is like the situation I was just talking about.
What's that behind you?
Who are you and who am I?
He saved my life.
You out of the way, we'll deal with you back home.
He's not one of them, please.
Abby, move.
God damn it, he's just a kid!
You have 3 seconds to get away from that skull. 1,
You really gonna shoot me?
2.
I'm not fucking moving. No! What the fuck?
might have been time for Isaac to go. I think even Isaac knew. There was a spark in his eye right before he went.
Look, we need to move. She's gone. Oh my god, she's gone. Come on. Those were your fucking people. You're my people. We're gonna have to fight to get out of this, okay? And I need you to show us those boats. We don't let anybody stop us. Yeah. Okay. Follow me.
Oh, this is so good. Liv is still alive. In a lot of media these days, like, ones that are, like, inclusive, they'll include, like, a transgender person, but then they show off the transgender person, then they kill the transgender person, and then it's like they receive their points or something. For a moment there, when I saw Liv's mother, I was actually thinking that was what was happening, but it just sunk in that Liv is still alive. Not only is Liv alive, it's like, people are really trying to save Liv and help Liv. Yara? Maybe even Isaac, right? Is Isaac dying there really him helping in like a dietistic kind of way? Then again, maybe not. It can be painful. Not to be taken too lightly. So I might be in the clear on that. But there was a sparkle in his eye, right? He was like, oh, I know what's about to happen. I really enjoyed my time. It's interesting because if he had stayed alive at that point, it's possible he would have transformed into something or begun the transformation process or the journey. Because that spark, it could also become like a, oh heck yeah, I'm about to shoot you, Abby, even though you're like my child. But because they died there, they're like in the clear in terms of like their conscience, right? Oh my gosh, those are people! Those are people! They were saying Abby, and I was looking at him like, what? Friends? Oh my gosh.
They're not! Over here! God damn it!
Yeah. Oh, also on another note, I was thinking about saying it earlier, I didn't. I was doing like vocal feminization, and it might still be good to do, but it might not be like a priority, because I realized a lot of cisgender female who are powerful and they're awesome. They speak in like masculine tones and stuff, and they're not even like, trying to be masculine or something. And it's like. And I've also seen it being used as like a weapon to like kind of... It could be used as a weapon to trap people who are like transgender.
He's falling.
Oh my gosh, they're coming through the hole also? They're coming through the hole. Oh, they're not coming through the hole? They're not coming through the hole. I have bombs. I should use bombs. This bomb will take out one person. What? Alright, there we go. Ooh.
What's it here? Here!
Behind you!
Behind me? I'm about to die.
Go, go!
I survived there. That sledgehammer. Fuck. He really wanted to do me in, actually. His face, it did not have the lightheartedness of Isaac. Oh, also... Fuck. Alright, I'll do it in the next interstice where I get to a relatively... Fuck, why am I even standing here? A relatively safe position. After I clear out this mob, maybe.
Don't let them escape!
Who's that? Who's that? Listening mode, movement speed. Alright, let's see. Nice, that was good. I got that one. I see. Oh, I must have shot him in the neck. I heard them. They were choking. Probably on their blood.
Lost them! They're around here somewhere!
Nice try!
Oh, this also applies to some Alan Watts philosophy.
Lev, you still with me?
Yeah.
Let's get to the exit.
It's like you have to trust. In order to hit the target, you must let go of the bullets. Oh, alright. I had some corrections from my previous broadcast, actually. It would have been good to do them like at the beginning of the broadcast. But I'm gonna do them now. Alright. Alright, during my previous broadcast, I suppose I was talking about the corruption in organized religion. Buddhism, I don't really know much about Buddhism in terms of the actual institution. It might not be as corrupt as I made it out to be. There's a lot of mysticism surrounding like that field and aspect. I was speaking more collectively about organized and systematized religion in general. They seem to be like they seem to get dirty, right? And it seems to like be proven again and again. And this also ties into the way the Last of Us games are structured. A lot of times these are good, right? Final Fantasy X, a lot of games of like the older yet newer, not so old generation, they had this similar approach where you're kind of going on like a semi-linear path. And, the relation of my trauma that I experience is not related to being devilish or to devils themselves. I remember. There were different kinds of trauma. There's like good trauma and then there's bad trauma. Like good trauma, you can be comfortable with. I'd use the phrase better the devil you know than the devil you don't. It's a common linguistic term, but there is a world of complexity, space, and connection that is revealed through this. Because bad trauma, it's like worlds apart from like good trauma. Oh yeah. There was a scene in one of my previous broadcasts, it was not the last one, where I was comparing the stains on these dresses that were in the aquarium shop. And there was this one dress, it had like a small stain on it, so it could be identified as a stain. And then there was another dress, it had like the entire bottom, almost, this large swath of dirtiness. So it could not be identified as a stain at all. It was only until I saw the smaller stain on the other dress that I could actually see that this dress that was more dirty actually had a stain on it, because it had been so dirty that you do not even really notice that there is dirt on it. And it makes me wonder if Marvel's Avengers is like a small stain that you notice. But does that mean if you can actually notice the stain, that it is within your realm of like comprehension? It might be not as bad as being completely like encased in like a stain, where you can't even tell apart like what's dirty and what's not. There's a little bit here, but it's good. Another point is there was a very epic scene in The Last of Us Part 2. It took place where Abby is fighting a Colossus underground. The Colossus is made up of multiple zombies. And I had actually noticed before that this Colossus, it was similar to the way certain humans behave in society. Similar to the way humans and hollows were portrayed in the anime Bleach. I watched Bleach, but I'm not like in condonement-ship of it. There's like interplay too also, I recently noticed. This Colossus is comparable to a multicellular organism. Similar to what, science says I am, right? So, I was able to see the multicellular organism's humanity. And maybe in a way, I have earned, at least, my own humanity, my own grace. And I believe I probably have earned more. Like, I was thinking, my immortality, but in a metaphorical sense, probably. Though I actually would like immortality. But then again, they're like, do we all have immortality? Do we already have it, right? But I was thinking in a different way. And I was worried about this. I had to clear this up because I was worried about the non-escape potential of the term monster. Even though I have to buy some Monster Energy drink, actually, it's like the tea flavor. I gotta get some. Alright, I've been saving money, but it's starting to get into the place where I'm having to buy needed expenditures. These are more needed, because, like, if I buy them now, I'll actually save money in the future. And I'll have less regret, right? Oh, but because I was able to label this Colossus as, like, an entity, which is not monstrous, it means that I can escape, like the black hole, right? Also, I am reminded how potential covers and encompasses and more all rather than only the minuscule or minute. Ah, that one's a really good one. I'm not going to delve too deep into it because, you know, I got a bunch of tech. I'm not giving it all away. I'm not like I shouldn't really actually labor too much over it. I'm not getting you know, I'm not an official teacher or giver in this case. Though maybe I am in a cosmic way. I'm not sure. Historically, I've tended to be more of like a consultant. I shine a light on the colossal, and I illuminate myself, at least in this case. And also this ties to that whole... Earlier, one of the people came in, and they were like hot, they were on fire, they were like full demon consummation. Isaac, right, he smiles, and there's like a glint of like the demon. But you see the lightness and the airiness and the joy and the fun. When Tommy attacks Abby, and when Tommy attacked me before and was greedy, he had like the demon on his self also. And I had not mentioned it at the time, but it's possible. I am familiar with the demon consummation. I'm not sure if it is like of myself. It might be. Probably in some way. At least I'm aware of it. But I was watching anime over the weekend. Or was it last weekend? And during Food Wars, right? During a lot of stuff. Like the demon consummation, it happens and it arises and it appears on a person, but a lot of the times it is a good aspect actually. Like if like a superhero, right? This is tied to The Last of Us Part 2 because of the collectible cards. If a superhero has a demon aspect, then it's different. Yeah. I'm also reminded, I bring it up a lot, but there's that scene in the show, The Last of Us, the first season, where Joel and the preacher, they have a similar quality to them. It's not the same actually, but it might actually be more of like an ascended form. Not actually ascended, because it's, you know, they might actually be equal. And, you know, when Tommy was being greedy, Alan Watts would say you could trust Tommy's greed. And that his greed would actually be like forgiving and like gracious. Versus if Tommy had completely actually just given in to tactics and logic, and he was like, sniper rifle, shooting this person, dead, last person. Kind of feel like having fun on this one, shoot him anyway. If he like shoots the person, he gives up on his emotion and his greed, right, his wants. But he also distances himself from his humanity, which is also kind of like an encompassment of like demon consummation, grace, maybe such things as godhood. So there is that. There's a lot of stuff to be said. You know, Tommy, of course, as we all know, Tommy is redeemable. I haven't played the full experience of The Last of Us Part 2 yet, and I'm not sure how the series is going to continue, but you know, we know, I know. Alright, and also, there's this one scene before where Abby is very strong, and she lifted this metallic cabinet that was blocking a door. At the time, I like underplayed myself. I said I could not lift it, but actually I can lift the metallic cabinet. But I believe it's actually with a different faculty than Abby uses. Alright. Tommy's fiery grin. I already covered that one. So those are my corrections from the previous broadcast. There's a lot of high-level knowledge there. So, you know, it's kind of good that it's like encased in the middle of the stream. You either actually have to like watch the stream to get like that dense pocket of knowledge, or you have to be lucky, right, and tune in at the exact right moment, or like click to it or something, or if you know it, kind of find it. Also, that relates to what I was, something that I'd set out to do myself. Before I'd become like a master of my emotions, quote unquote, but I was feeling the tug. It was even while I was playing Marvel's Avengers to somehow re-assimilate and reassociate myself with my emotions. Because like the Chinese League of Legends players are so cool. And they'll like they'll be so emotional, but they'll kill you with such high precision that it really is incalculable and inestimable.
Hold on a second.
Fuck you guys.
And maybe that speaks to like people like Tommy and Isaac, right? At least they have ascended to these higher ascended forms. But, you know, they still have fun, they still have joy and like exuberance. Oh my gosh. I was attracted to the purple color of that shirt, but it's kind of giving me trauma a little bit. Wait a second. It's not me that's being triggered. It might be my... maybe it is, though. There's so much... There's so much not quite well going on with this setup. Like this shirt, you would kind of see it on someone who's kind of like had like a bad go of it, right? And they might just be walking, they might stumble into like the same shop or like the grocery store. That hat too, but also there's like that whole flared aspect to it, and it's very big. My brother's girlfriend was actually experiencing like she has extreme trauma over like being overweight or something. I don't actually have trauma with it, but I've been struggling with weight all my life. And I'm not, now that I say it though, I'm not sure I don't have trauma with it. But oh, it's gotten to a point where I have not been struggling with it actually. Like, I might not even have the weight, as it turns out. I do, oh fuck, I don't even know. There's this term, it is called agnosia. It is related to the word agnostic, but the agnosia, it was originally a reference to the unknown tech. The dark technologies of God, I think was the phrase that Alan Watts used. It's edgy, it's cool. But a lot of the time, like those tech, they might actually come from me. The one part I was worried about though, Alan Watts compared it to like how a sculptor sculpts a statue, and in order to create like the form, they lose the stone. And I was thinking, a lot of the times in anime, you see, right, these really high-level ascended boss people, but they'll have like a single tactic, a single tech that they're like really safeguarding and elite on, that they kind of specialize in. And it was like a lot of the times the protagonist, they'll pick up multiple of these tech along the way. But I was thinking, a long time ago, why do these people not have multiple tech? And I was thinking maybe it was because in attempting to attain the singular tech which allowed them to become greats, they carved away too much stone, and like it becomes risky to carve more. At the same time though, I was thinking you know, My Hero Academia style, that guy who like hardens his body and like into a rock. So you gotta somehow create like sustainability, right? The human race has still not like quite figured it out yet, at least in terms of the energy illusion.
Cover me.
Yeah.
I got it. Go.
Abby, you killed those wolves.
Doesn't matter. I'm getting off this island. Which way?
There's a radio station up ahead. We're gonna cut through.
Mars is a haven place for me.
Still got a ways to go.
Damn. Whoa, the dots are connecting. My mom was telling me once, no, you do not need to know how the computer operates to use the computer. And Alan Watts was saying a similar thing. You do not need to know how to know. And these are points that may actually be used to elucidate what people are attempting, which is efficiency and optimization. My mom, right? She's the worst, but also she's like Morpheus from the Matrix. And I recently remembered when Morpheus was first meeting Neo, he beat Neo up so bad that Neo was like convulsing and bleeding from his brain. And I was like, fuck. Does that make my mom more of a good person now? Or a good goddess? I also remember when I was younger, when I was very young, my mom beat me up. And at the end I started doing stuff that Neo was doing in like the Matrix movies. And there are like a lot of explanations for it, right? I recently saw a movie, it's called Pretty Stoned. It was on MTV. And there was this one moment where the person was doing like kung fu and parkour. And like, you know, kind of like that stuff. But basically I'm an English major, but I couldn't think of an exact or accurate word to describe what I was doing. It was kind of like levitation. I'm saying that myself, more for me. I realize it's actually dangerous to say out loud.
Lev, get the ladder for me.
In here.
Alright, there's a workbench here. It's really nice. It's kind of like a save point. It's not actually a save point. It might be one, right? Us jumping through that that window there or something. Maybe the usage of a workbench might be like a save point, but it's kind of like a spot where I kind of stabilize a bit.
Alright, what do you got?
It doesn't apply to like all cases probably, but in this case, I was flying there for a bit. I was in the clouds. I was on that Matthew McConaughey Art of Living. I was also, oh my gosh, the last couple of weeks I've been doing like Naked Fest. I've been drinking like fruit juice and getting like really high on the stuff. Alright, basically I was partying also. Alright, what shall I upgrade here? it is of the most vital import. Ah, scopes? Should I even go with a scope? I think I should. I'm gonna go with a scope here. That last challenge, there was this one part where I was like, a scope would be really helpful here. It was in that warehouse right before I was doing the previous broadcast corrections. I was able to shoot them all, actually, and I did it with high precision from a long distance with a pistol. But this is actually more of a way of respecting and honoring the system, and maybe even like the designers and all. Alright, so which scope should I get? I say I go with the crossbow scope, right? It might improve my stealth capabilities. Four times scope. Add a scope to aim at distant targets with greater accuracy by pressing X. 60 supplies, 60 tools. I might not have had the crossbow, so the scope would not have been like applicable during that one situation where I was like, oh, this might be helpful. But I think going forward, the scope on the crossbow might open up more possibilities for entering a situation. I was saving up. Was I saving up for burst fire? That was the next thing, right? Oh, but I was at a point where I was like, I was edging out the scopes, so it's a good thing I got the scopes. Maybe this has to do with my retreat. Maybe it has to do with the end of the world also. Alright, let's see. I should go capacity here, however. Capacity. Craft an extended magazine to hold more rounds. +4 magazine capacity. 50 supplies. Ding, ding, ding. Alright. It's like I am in alignment with Ellie now, actually. The stars have aligned. Oh, and also this is a good moment. I'm gonna pee and I'm gonna grab more iced tea. So, be right back. Alright. I am here. I'm also here. Wow, yeah. Old school forms of thinking. New technology, new gaming, new experiences. New levels of understanding. New tech. So it would almost be expected that I'm like, you know, I am beyond a goddess. And I do say that being wary of like Icarus's wings. They were literally talking about it yesterday in The Art of Living with Matthew McConaughey. However, Matthew McConaughey was talking about how these days it's the opposite problem, actually. People fly too low. Oh yeah, it's on my shirt. Mega goddess. I'm not sure if that's gonna be like an official term, but it was what came to me when I was designing my shirt. Oh, check it out. The words are on the back. Also, an interesting thing about the old Greek myths, the old Greek legends, are that the Titans, right? They were like humongous, all powerful. And the gods that they bequeathed, they looked like humans, they looked like bugs, right? But somehow the gods became more powerful than the Titans. Oh my gosh. I was thinking actually, like in Asimov's Cascade, which was presented a little bit in Rick and Morty, that a lot of the time is like that which is produced, it tends to be, or it can be like weaker, or like not as durable, not as strong as the original version. This happens a lot maybe with like cell duplication potentially. Or in the case of the show, it happened with Ricks cloning Ricks, who subsequently cloned Ricks. Like at one point there's like a lazy Rick, and then that might fuck over like all the rest of the Ricks who are below that ladder. And I was thinking, on the surface, it does seem that that does apply, especially with like the case of the Titans and the gods of Greek lore. But, you know, science, right? We are life, increasing complexity, and, you know, somehow the gods, they squeak it out and they eke it out. It's kind of rough for the Titans, though, especially for those who have played God of War or are familiar with the mythology. Oh, but also, like, better tech, right? We have PlayStations and stuff. Better tech, better understanding. There might actually even be an expectation to become like a mega goddess.
Is that Haven?
Whoa, is this Pompeii, Bastille?
Len, where are the boats?
On the docks. Past the fires.
Then we better get down there before they're all gone, right?
Yes.
We're not dying on this island.
I know.
Let's get down there.
Oh, but then, right, it's not really about like becoming a mega goddess, because that might actually just be fooling myself into what I really am. But then this might also have to do with like the sloppiness of words. Even someone as highly skilled as myself with communication, Alan Watts was talking about how language, it is built and it is sloppy and it is messy and it is crumbly and it is like fragile and weak compared to what it is attempting to do and describe. But, you know, I say stuff and people, they become like leaders and heroes. It happened recently at the Pizza Hut. The manager, he was not... I had to go through this inspirational debate. First I had to debate him. Then I had to inspire him to give me back my refund. He had like no courage at first. I had to somehow build up his courage. It was like a mini game to the point where he would have the gonads to take on the responsibility that he was supposed to have in his title, right, as manager. Also, that sucked, that Pizza Hut experience. I ordered delivery, but they didn't deliver my stuff.
Where do we go?
Follow the stone bridges.
Okay. Follow my lead.
With momentum, your next melee attack within a short window will also be a critical strike. Oh, so that's what this is. It's like a glow. Like an evanescence. Alright. How did I miss that? Oh, JK. These things happen. Most people, they apparently tend to be fixated on the things that go wrong, right? Well, my aim has been, it's been pretty much impeccable. Except for that one just now, and it was actually really close. It was literally close, but when you really get down to it, it might not have been close at all. It might have been the same as like a mile. But it was like a centimeter, right? Yeah, I'm feeling good. It was some high-level rest that I went on the past couple weeks. It was an adventure, actually. It was not the typical relaxing getaway picturesque situation, but it was like powerful, and it made me feel alive, I suppose. And then it culminated in like a doomsday situation. Wow. Oh, it's not over yet, actually. Still, I suppose, at a transitory point. And I am probably more powerful than I was. In multiple regards. Once again, there's a nagging feeling, however. More of a worry, less of a nag. It's that simile about cutting away the stone to create the sculpture. That was a headshot. It went straight through the glass. It was so cool. Whoa, that person, they were trying to melee us. Oh, I feel so good. Yesterday, it was one of those moments. They happen actually quite a bit. It was like, what would you do if today was your last day? I was actually setting out to broadcast, actually, but, you know, I relinquished a little bit of control, and I did some flow, and what I ended up doing was also really good. I'm not sure about the art of living, though. I think the art of living, it was kind of like a boat, though, the way I was describing it at the earlier part of the podcast. Maybe not a boat, more like a sign, right? You see when you enter a building. Or when you exit. According to Alan Watts, you go through the door, and much more comes out of it the other way, the way in which you came. Oh, this is so nice. Whoa, fast food. Except recently, everyone's been so racist towards Asian people. And they see me, right? They're like, this person is on the gender spectrum. They have more of an excuse. But they don't really actually have a real excuse. Like, either way. What the fuck?
I don't see anybody. Don't let your guard down.
Oh, that person just now, they pushed me down. They could have, like, riddled me with some more bullets. Maybe another bullet. But, I got him. Whew. It's rough. It put me in a position where it's like, there's like nothing I could do about it. It happens a lot. It's very common, actually. In our society, it might actually be the way that people are, like, fit to. Also, this looks like a Taco Bell, right? That's like a gordita in the middle. There's like is that a quesadilla or a burrito on the left side? There's a drink. There might be some cinnamon twist or something. Unless those are nacho fries. Sweet. Taco Bell's great. Their breakfast is really good. But the local Taco Bell, they have really bad service. I went there so many times just because I believed so much in the breakfast Crunchwrap. Like, for years there was good customer service, and I went to college and I was getting Crunchwraps occasionally and stuff. But I've reached a point where I was like, oh, this has been too many times where the customer service has been, you know, kind of horrible. There's a horse here.
We can use that horse.
The name of Ellie's horse is Shimmer. Oh, there's a...
Come on.
Someone fell off.
You know how to ride?
They were really
More or
clinging
less.
on there.
Hang on. Ha! Keep low. Just keep pointing the way.
Up ahead.
Here we go. Get ready.
Wait a second. Somehow I'm supposed to sprint the horse and aim at the same time? I guess so. It's possible. It looks like it could be.
Damn it.
sprinting's the priority. I'm going this way.
I got it.
Whoa.
God.
Haven is burning down.
Should we still go there?
I don't know. The boats are there.
Fuck it. Nothing is stopping us.
Nothing is stopping us.
Hang on. Abby!
Whoa, this is a full-out war zone. Oh, these people are bad also.
Get away from
Alright, it's easier to shoot the horseback, actually. The people on horseback.
Hang on, we're going through! Shit! Which way to the docks? Up, over the hill.
Ah, this is also like Nibelheim after Sephiroth got through with that place.
Abby,
Boom.
Raiders, cover us!
Just needed some warm-up, actually. I can shoot and sprint.
The horse! We have to keep moving.
Oh, but also, this might be one of those moments Alan Watts was talking about. Earlier I was like, I have to claim the credit. But this might also be
Right there. The docks.
that which is outside of me also.
Okay, we gotta get out of here.
Abby, this way.
That was a great scene. My gosh. There's something so cleansing about the fire. Crossbow, maybe? I have a scope now. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's hilarious. There was like a reloading sequence actually. There was a sounds. Oh shit. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. Oh no. Cover me. Live. I'm on fire. Alright, Liv. There's a lifesaver here.
Straight ahead, monster!
What I should do here is probably the shotgun. Not actually though, right? This seems like a medium range. It means I gotta go... Maybe the crossbow again. Alright, actually the rifle, alright. Clean. Like wiping down a table. Alright, let's see. Make some more bombs. Oh, there's meat here. Meat. I feel so alive. There's another person on the right. I do see them. That person's still alive. I was thinking I could shoot through the wood. Alright, that person is... Alright, I could shoot over here, actually. I'm out of hunter pistol ammo? I see. I was expecting to have a weapon in that case, but once I realized I had the fists out, I was like, alright, so we're going fisticuffs on this one. Oh, this is a robe. I thought it was meat for a second. There's meat across the way, and on the other side there's clothing that is hanged and looked to be like meat. There's a weapon somewhere. A melee weapon. There are incendiary shells here. I see. I see. Fighting fire with fire. In this case, though, I suppose I'm fighting the people in the fire. Ah.
Stop them! Stop them!
Should I go back for the weapon? You know what? Alright, I'm not sure where it was. Here's some ammo, though. That's good. Some more ammo. Oh my gosh, Amaranth is so hot.
Not this way.
The reason I stopped following her, however, was I think she started treating her viewers like beasts. The tagline in her profile description, it was like, bark for me. And it was kind of like one of those things where I could continue being a follower, but that would condone... Oh, here is a weapon. That would condone their dogma of myself. Or, you know, the collective of which I was a part of, which was their follower base. The thing about it, though, is, like, I watch their stream and, like, I'm like a cosmic consultant, right? I think they actually picked up that phrase from someone else named, like, Fextra Life or something. It wasn't like them originally. Oh, here's a sickle. Oh, a sickle. Do I want to go axe or do I want to go sickle? I want to go sickle. Oh my gosh. Children of the Corn? Oh, let's see. I should craft a med kit. Hunting pistol ammo? I could. Oh yeah, you got it.
Get around them!
Oh my gosh. That last person I got, they were so discombobulated. I killed them, but then I became them. And I was discombobulated myself. I absorbed their experience. There's also the inverse of that, actually. It's, I'm not sure I'm as familiar with it. It's where, like, someone kills you and then they become me. So that person who is discombobulated might actually pick up some experience off of Abby here, myself. Being a gamer, right, I was more familiar with the phenomenon of achieving experience through victory, maybe not even victory in most cases, through the battle itself. I suppose that would account for that, right? That person lost, or they died in this case, but they gained experience if it's allowed in the system. Alright, here's a hammer. Should I go with the hammer? I probably should. The sickle's almost worn down. Fuck. This sickle, it speaks to me. It wants to be used to the fullest extent. Alright. It's very common for that to happen, actually, in the grand scheme of things. If you played Nier Automata, they have like a whole glossary about it. It's kind of neat. Oh, let's see, I gotta heal. This is pretty much it. Rifle and a shotgun? I do have crossbow, and I have the hunting pistol. Ah, but you know what? Beer bottle bomb. This might be the way to go. For now. Potentially the beer bottle. Oh. Oh my gosh, this person is scorched like beef jerky. JK, but not really. They look kind of red. I was watching this show called Yellow Jackets. I'm not sure if they continued playing it. I caught the episode after the finale of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Go. We gotta get out of here fast!
The roof is caving in. Alright, so we have to balance me across?
Come on. Come on.
This is not Abby's strong suit. There's a fear of heights here. There's fire, also.
The boards aren't going to hold! I know!
Oh, shit.
The fire's spreading! I know!
Do I jump down there? What? Do I guess I jump over the chasm to that section? Oh my gosh. Oh. That was a... Oh, that was a Tarzan moment. King of the jungle. Alright. I jumped out here. Also, it was a leap of faith. There's like multiple levels of trust in that. Oh my gosh. Time to get out of here. Don't kill Liv. You bastard. Abby, come on. Abby, take your time, Ashley. Take your time. Take it. What? Why? Oh no. Why would you do that? Why would you go for the bag?
You're a damn disgrace!
It's all good. The universe shall provide.
Damn you!
Alright. Time to fight this Goliath. It's true. I had to go for the bag. I had to go for the bag. The bag is me. The bag is me. No. Still have a sickle. I passed the sickle exam earlier when I picked it up. This is the test. Or the sickle homework, I suppose. I did my classwork. Or I did some extra credit. Ooh, I did my due diligence. Oh shit. I was about to stop. I am so at peace right now. But then I got hit in the crotch. And you know what? It feels good. Wait, this isn't going. No! Oh! Oh! Oh, we're dancing right now. I see what's going on. Wait a second, this is no dance. This person has Joker face from Heath Ledger Dark Knight days. Oh. Wait a second, is this a dance? This is... Oh my days. Abby, you gotta wake up. Abby, you gotta wake up. Abby, you gotta wake up. Abby, take your time. Also, go fast. Oh.
Damn it.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Let's find a boat.
I lost my bag. I became one with the universe. I became one with the Brahmin. However, is this a new start? Is this a rebirth? This is a rebirth for Abby. It's a common theme, motif that happens in The Last of Us. And to be honest, maybe it happens a lot, like, in context, fuck! As I explicate, alright, in context different from The Last of Us. I have no medkits. Oh my gosh. That person shooting that bullet, those two bullets right now, putting me into this critical position. Matthew McConaughey would say, those are some red lights. I'm not so sure they're just red lights, however. But at the moment, they seem to be. In that case, though, you know, gotta run the red lights. We're getting out of here. I see. We got away because those people, they wanted to kill and brutalize the interior so much that they did not care. A few stragglers escaped. They were truly also one with the universe, maybe. Damn. Liv is so emotional right now. Whoa, did you see that? It was like the moment where Abby's jacked muscles, they got converted and turned into strength. Damn, this sucks. It looks like Liv does not even want to go on. Or maybe it is myself. Maybe it is Abby.
Let's get out of the rain.
Damn. There's two people at the end there who were committing slaughter as Liv and I escaped in the raft. The energy they were giving off is like the energy you would see in that movie The Purge by people who are, you know, fully embracing of the phenomenon. I'm not even gonna look over there, actually. For a moment there, I was standing at the gate and I was like, maybe I should just go in the gate. And then I circled around, right? Because I am like a master gamer. It was like levels and levels of experience. But if I do not go through this gate, there's the possibility that all I will experience is the past. If I go through this gate without looking and without using that experience, because there was an opening, maybe it will lead the way to something new. Or I could just be less stocked also. Damn, maybe I find a coin or something though. I could feel it. Or, wait, that was Abby. Abby was feeling it in the pit of her stomach. Alright, I'm gonna take a look. This is how it goes too. I took the first step through the gate, but it just created a longer back and forth journey. Alright, we got some logs here. Oh, you know what? I may have never seen logs like these before. Wow. The act of going through the gates, it alters my reality and my perception, similar to what they were talking about yesterday in The Art of Living by Matthew McConaughey. With guest stars such as Tony Robbins, someone named Levin, Brent Levin? Ex-football player? Oh my gosh, I am seeing with new eyes. Oh my gosh. I am in a new world. Oh. Oh, yeah. That rings true on multiple levels, also. For today's theme. Damn, so maybe the art of living, that was kind of like a, before I compared it possibly to a boat. I don't even have my flashlight here, I'm so naked. Naked fest. That's what I've been doing for the past few weeks, actually. It's gone a long way, full circle. But it might actually be a boat. But I'm thinking now, because they had like subscription tiers, right? People pay the money and they go on this road trip with Matthew McConaughey. Alright, so I was saved, possibly, quote unquote. But I might be in like the freemium zone. Damn, maybe I really was saved. Or, dang, I suppose. I'm not sure. Wow. I am so powerful. So much more powerful than 2 months ago. And even before that, potentially. But at the same time now, I see how powerless I had been, potentially. Multiple apocalypses? Saved? But there's the Alan Watts Buddhism again. I would be fooling myself, potentially, to not give myself credit. What? This is such a mix of emotions. It looked like the dog was going somewhere. They died in a state of liminality. Alright, so we're here to see Owen and Mel. The dog's name, fuck! The dog's name is Alice, right? Oh my god. It's the year of the rabbit, you know? Trinity was the rabbit in the Matrix. Who was Alice? I think actually there was no Alice. But there was an allusion to rabbits. In this case, this is Alice. It's connected actually, even though it might not be on the surface. This Alice is connected to the movie The Matrix. And I suppose it does. It appears on the surface because I see it. So, you know, I got some eyes. Should I go through here? I got a bad feeling about this. Through the roof. Oh, that takes me back to when Dina fell through the roof. That was quite a while ago. Oh, but it was also not that long at all. At the same time, though, maybe millions of years have passed. Or a million years, actually. Wait a second. Is this water clean? Ah, it's The Last of Us Part 2 civilization, so the water is like... It's probably way more clean than the stuff in the acid rain society. Or similar acid rain societies. Wow. If Chinese water torture is like the stain, does that make like a similar experience, such as baptism? Sometimes you pick up a rock and you discover the secrets of the universe. In this case, I tend to, you know, like drizzle myself. At least in game recently. Oh, this is the way. There was another door though. I should check the other door. But also, it's been happening a lot recently. But the point Alan Watts was making, actually, he said, you know, pick up the rock and enjoy the rock. You know, that is also something of itself. You do not have to find like a secret in every single rock. But then again, maybe that's, oh fuck, the layers, right? That's like a secret in itself. And there's like another secret in having fun. And that even connects to Isaac's mental state right before he died, and Tommy's also. I have been looking for power, though. And more, and more. But also, I can see because Abby can see here. Did Abby look into the abyss? Or did the abyss break down Abby's shell and illuminate herself? Oh my gosh. It's a map. Ellie's map? Oh. This is where Ellie killed Owen and Mel. The fuck Fedra gate. The WLF gate. Oh my gosh. This game is like Buddhism and reincarnation, right? Fuck.
Just figure out how to get in first.
It's like I remember what I had forgotten. But even now, I'm still not sure. Oh. The question becomes, though, do I charge in today or do I stop here? I should stop here, I think. Alright. No. No. I can't. I can't. Oh, fuck. Because it's going so well today. Or I shouldn't, right? I have to take an extra step. Because tomorrow is not guaranteed. Technically, right? Even the next step is not guaranteed. Fuck. I guess either way is correct, potentially. Yeah, I gotta go for it. I gotta go for it. I'm gonna wait here, though. I'm gonna somehow combine the two. I'm gonna take a look around. Oh my gosh, everything looks so different. Even the ambiance and the weather is different. There are layers. I'm not sure if this is my perspective, Abby's perspective, Liv's perspective, or Ellie's perspective. And vice versa, and, you know, all the branches interweaving. Wow. You know, so how sometimes you see something and it's like familiar, but technically you're not the one who came out of there? Though, oh my gosh, you had a very similar experience. Abby fought the Colossus inside the underground tunnels, and Abby had to do it by herself. Ellie had Dina the whole time. Let's see. This is the optimal moment to pee. I'm gonna pee and then I'm gonna charge in. And then I'll probably stop afterward. Wait a second. What this comes down to is there's a chance, right? Do I want to stay in this body for a little while longer, or do I want to potentially be reincarnated again? I can't, right? I have to, because there's such emotion. I should obey the emotion. I can't. I can't. Oh my gosh, obviously, the optimal choice is to stay for a little while longer and not be reincarnated. That's what I'm thinking. But because of my past experiences, I have to go with the emotion. Even I was talking about it today. With Tommy and with Isaac, you have to trust the emotion. And that is your way back, and it is your way forward. It flows left and right, like the eternal way. Like in The Mandalorian. Alright, so I'm gonna pee, be right back, and then I'm gonna charge in. I was thinking earlier, right? Alice, the dog, died in the in-between state. Is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? It's also like The Great Gatsby. Right before he was assassinated, he received a phone call that he had been waiting for his whole life. It was actually bad news, but in his head, he retained the hope. In this case, I think I'm going to go forward. Everything I just did, it set me up for that. I got some Mountain Dew here. Alright. Let's go in.
Lights are on. Still with me, Lev? Keep looking.
That door not opening, that was anticlimactic. I'm having a spiritual experience. Oh, there's a ladder here.
Okay. Grab that ladder. Ready?
Boom. That move right there. It was like we were the Colossus. Oh my gosh. Am I Abby or am I Joel? They're like the same person. Abby killed Joel, right? I see. Abby's whole life was consumed with Joel.
Stay quiet now.
Oh my gosh, are they gonna make me kill Jesse? The thought that came was I don't want to do it.
These are wheels. He's been tracking us.
Those motherfuckers. After seeing this map, though, and after being with Abby for so long, I kind of want to kill them now. After seeing this map. They've been tracking us for that long? Oh my gosh.
Careful. Stay close.
I have a pistol here? That's what I got? Wow. Coming to this place is like coming home. But it's a place that I have never been to before. Wink. Alright, Liv. I am glad you are here, actually. It's you and me and all of the people with nothing to do, nothing to lose. Wait, I see. I see what has to be done. I have to sing You and Me by Lifehouse. That is the maneuver in this case. You and Me. Lifehouse. Libelous. Ah, the autocorrect. Lifehouse lyrics. Alright, Liv is in the frame. This is good. It's Abby and Liv. You and Me by Lifehouse. What day is it? And in what month? This clock never seemed so alive. I can't keep up, and I can't back down. I've been losing so much time. 'Cause it's you and me, and all of the people with nothing to do, nothing to lose. And it's you and me, and all of the people, and I don't know why I can't keep my eyes off of you. All of the things that I wanna say just aren't coming out right. I'm tripping on words. You got my head spinning. I don't know where to go from here. Ah, I can take a sip of my drink here. This song matches the situation so well. 'Cause it's you and me, and all of the people with nothing to do, nothing to prove. And it's you and me, and all of the people, and I don't know why I can't keep my eyes off of you. Something about you now I can't quite figure out. Everything she does is beautiful. Everything she does is right. 'Cause it's you and me, and all of the people with nothing to do, nothing to lose. And it's you and me, and all of the people, and I don't know why I can't keep my eyes off of you and me, and all of the people with nothing to do and nothing to prove. 'Cause it's you and me, and all of the people, and I don't know why I can't keep my eyes off of you. What day is it? And in what month? This clock never seemed so alive. Ah, that's a really good song. Ah, I feel so hot right now. That song, it is like worshipping time, I think. The Chronos. The chronological? Alright. I can feel it. The emotion that drew Abby here. Was it the same emotion that Ellie felt after losing Jesse? Ellie, Tommy, and Dina? Did that emotion explode both ways into multiple lives?
Hands up. Back away from me. I said back up!
This motherfucker tried to kill me.
You're making a big
So
mistake.
fucking turn around.
Turn around, ho.
Let's keep you going. Get on the ground.
Yeah. We're gonna make you get on the
You
ground.
coward.
Hell yeah.
Fucking Just stand up!
It was quick.
Hands in the air, I shoot this one too.
Don't you do it, Ellie. Get out of here.
Stand up! Now!
Don't you fucking dare.
Shut the fuck up! Alright? Stop! Stop!
Who is that? And who am I?
Toss your weapon. Toss your weapon! I know why you killed Joel. He did what he did to save me. There's no cure because of me. I am the one that you want. Just let him go.
You killed my friends. We let you both live.
And you wasted it. Wait! Get off of her! Move me!
Damn, Tommy just died. Fuck. Oh no.
Stay here. Watch the exits. Don't let her leave.
Oh my gosh. Fuck. I am both Ellie and Abby. Oh no, I'm not Ellie. Fuck, I just got shot. I'm not Ellie.
Don't you fucking run!
Alright, Liv, let's get her. It's you and me. Wait, we can't just charge in there. But it's the only way. Where's Liv? What the fuck? Oh my gosh. That was my inner Ellie who just said what the fuck. What is going on right now? Alright. What is going on right now is I'm running through that curtain. And I'm gonna tackle someone, that's the plan. Oh, no, I'm not gonna tackle someone. True. True. Ellie did not ambush me. Some Afghanistan veterans would call her a pussy right about now.
Motherfucker!
Ah! It was the secret double ambush. Where is she?
Found you!
No. No, this is bad. I can feel Abby. Sprinting is loud and may reveal your position to enemies. Here's health. I'm supposed to sneak up on her? Here's more health. I can't hear her because she's also that bitch. I see her. Oh, that bitch. Ah, see? Same exact phrasage, entirely different meaning. Especially thanks to Lizzo. Alright, what's she gonna do? I feel like I might have the upper hand here, actually. Oh my gosh.
I can make this quick.
Oh my gosh. I kinda wanna have sex with Ellie. But also kill her. Or strike her. Oh my gosh. I'm so conflicted.
Motherfucker!
This might have to do with the philosophy of the shadow. No. A single shot? For a moment there, I first saw my victory. And it was like the shadow triumphing over that which cast the shadow. But then I was thinking, like, which one of us is the shadow? Is it Ellie or Abby? It was interesting. I was watching an episode of Catfish recently, and there was this person who completely reinvented another celebrity's life. And they created profiles for the person's family, created profiles for the person's ex-lovers and their sister. And they became that person online for many years. And they were catfishing people, and they were making posts. And they were different, but right, that person became that person. And I was thinking, like, this also relates to the philosophy of the shadow. And how, like, I don't know, somehow there was a light that was cast by that internet celebrity. It was an internet YouTuber. And it, like, I guess it cast a far shadow, a strong one. In this case, though, is interesting because the person, there was a real sense of equity. And when the Catfish crew confronted this person who had taken on the persona of the YouTuber, they kind of forgave her. And they realized that this person was actually the victim. It was one of those things, right, where you throw out the law book and you kind of go brass tacks. Humanity, fairness, and equity. Moral virtue. Let's see. Give me a second. I'm checking something really quick. The doll hang. The doll has risen. Ooh. Is that supposed to be like a prophecy? The doll. Maybe like a sexy doll, right? Kind of like a Margot Robbie in the Barbie. I gotta put on my glasses for this one. I'm being flashed by images. Huh. I see. The name of the YouTuber was Andrea. Fuck. I remember my older brother used to do this. It was fine, but like, you know. What's that? Gender violence is rising in Puerto Rico? There's femicides? Was it Andrea Costas? Alright. Excuse me if you happen to be watching. I'm at a certain age where I find myself doing things that other people were doing at like a similar age, right? And I realized that it might be a script that is kind of applied to people. Like, this age, you experience this, you think this. There's usually a reason I don't remember something, however. Fuck, she's gonna trap me here.
Fucking get back here!
There's armor here. I have a bottle. This is all it takes, right? Fuck. I'm not sure it's gonna work on Ellen.
Get out here, you fucking coward!
I see. Mountain Dew. Ellie dodged that bottle really quick. I have a bottle in my hand. I got checkpointed at the bottle? Wow. Gracious. Gracioso. Yeah. Looking up the name of that person, it's doing something. Stuff is connecting. There might have been a supernatural reason why I forgot their name. It might also have to do with like the partying I've been doing. Potentially trauma. There's also a bunch of other reasons actually that it could potentially be. Alright, here's the armor. Do I do the armor again?
Fucking show yourself!
I see. I can distract her and I can grab this other bottle. That's the plan. It's interesting in situations like these, right? In like an RPG, you could potentially go back and you could grind for some levels. But in each iteration, it is like the player who is called to rise and level up, kind of. She's not coming over here. I was thinking it would be optimal for her to get close, but if she's too close, she might see me throw the initial bottle. But if she looks away, I throw the bottle past her, I grab the other bottle and I hit her with it. I see what I can do now. I throw it through here. New idea. This might work. Wait, she's coming this way? She's taking the same route. She has like an intuition about this. Wait a second, that's not Ellie, that's the light. That's the swinging light. Fuck. Where's Ellie? I lost track of Ellie. If it is unknown the position of Ellie, what is the optimal throw here to still attempt the same plan? Wait, there's more stuff over here? I can look over here. These mannequins. So sexy. Wow. Maybe not the, I like this feminine one more. Personal preference. But there is something to be said also about, oh, that one's nice too. Some of the masculine dummies. I don't know. Oh fuck, I'm not sure about this one though. The head's like blown off. Their mind has been blown. I see. That reminds me. I'm going to engage a premier mental right now. Let's see. Oh wow, that one's got a nice butt, right? Oh, the arch of the back. I was looking at it the other day. I'm not sure if it's accurate, right? Because of the body dysmorphia, but like, I got kind of like an arch to my back also. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. but not really gonna like lord it over in the moment. Oh, what is this way? It's so red. Fuck though. I'm not sure. Oh wait, I'm not bisexual, right? For a moment there, I was thinking about it though. Like in the past few days, I went on like a vision quest, right? I'm like a lesbian, but I might be bisexual. But I'm probably a lesbian. But like I'm all right. All right, same position. Time to instigate or institute the plan. Here's the idea. I throw it at the light. I go around. I go around. The chains. It was like Nick Jonas. The chains on the wall. They revealed my position. Press R2 without aiming to throw directly at the locked on target. It's more accurate than lob throwing. Oh, I don't have the bottle this time? I have a single bottle. I'm gonna have to explore this way. I don't know. Oh yeah. Fuck. Maybe there are some guys who I might not resist. I might not be able to resist. If it happens. But like, to be honest, it might not even have to do with like sexuality in that case. I lived in like Menanity for a long time. I guess I'm not gonna like spill the tea because like Menanity and stuff. The first rule of Fight Club.
Fucking die!
I stepped over the porcelain. I'm not sure she heard it. Looks like I'm in the clear. She's stepping really close to that second bottle. Oh shit. Oh, this is like, I might be able to, there's a chain there though. I might be able to institute the plan. It was such a good plan. It was not available in that situation though. That's what it looks like. Alright, so the actual plan. Oh damn, it didn't work. There was too long of a lag time. I tried to use the bottle as like a dagger. Search the environment for useful tools. That's the tip here. I should take a minute here. I could probably go on. But, you know, mental health is a good aspect also. Alright, 1 minute. Yeah, like Seth Meyers. I guess I sometimes I fantasize about him. It's like being a guest on a show and being in the dressing room, but like wearing like high heels and I don't know, maybe like something really beautiful, like a beautiful gown or a beautiful dress. And then he comes into the dressing room and it's like, oh my days. I'm not sure what it is about. I used to want to be a writer for like a late night comedy though. However, I was like disillusioned a lot of the time. Alright, the new plan here is to lob it onto Ellie, see what happens. Sneak up and lob it onto her body. Ah, like so sexy. Like glammed up with makeup, high heels. It might be kind of far off because I would have to be able to like walk in the heels. I'm so dead.
This is all on you!
The beer bottle might not have been as effective as the fists and straight stealth. Is she gonna pass out? The knife. The legacy of the knife. No, I was stabbed. I am still going to grab the beer bottle, however. Where did Ellie go? Oh, she's stealthing right now? Dude, Ellie just died. I killed her.
Shit.
But in this reality, what I'm witnessing is the Ellie that came back. And has the upgraded knowledge.
What the hell is she doing?
I was thinking, would it be possible to use the same exact spot to get her again? The path she's taking. The walls are closing in around her. But it's such good pathing that it's not obvious what to do right off the bat. Maybe some League of Legends junglers, they get a good jungle path and they ride that straight to the top. It's another one death, one hit KO. So I have to stealth her again? Somehow. But she's so fast and... and crouched. Oh my gosh. Ellie has been taking those supplements. I think that might be beyond supplement level, actually. Wait a second. I can move fast also. Oh my gosh. Whoa.
Shit.
I was moving fast before, but I was flowing. I did not realize how fast I was until I saw Ellie. What's the plan here? The plan here is no plan. I think that was revealed in the last time I got her.
What the hell is she doing?
I was thinking I could throw it straight into her path. Like ketchup. Oh, there's a Dina? A wild Dina has appeared. Oh my god. Liv. It's you and me.
Stop! She had nothing to do with it. She's pregnant.
Good. Abby!
Abby just said good. Even better. Ah. I see.
Don't ever let me see you again.
Oh my gosh.
Come on.
Abby is the Slayer of Titans? The Slayer of Gods? But it is only through the mercy that you can see how tall she rises. Damn, I'm not sure I'm ready for this. That was Joel's watch. The baby is born,
Hey,
I'm guessing. Dina's and Jesse's and Ellie's, I guess.
I got you. Yeah, it's okay. We're good.
Something is pulling me forward. This is exactly like the opening of The Last of Us Part 1. Except everything is different.
Who's that handsome fella, huh?
Alright, I feel like I'm caught in a current. I'm gonna ride the current a little bit. Though maybe I was thinking against the current. Chrissy Costanza. Oh, here's some nice artwork. Oh, there's the baby. Oh. Oh, here's a poster.
Hey, you like these guys, huh? They got some crazy hair.
Someone dropped by in chat before and they were talking about how much they hated Abby. It's kind of hard to see how they have that viewpoint. Ah. Wait, I take that back actually. I don't want to have to go through like a whole ordeal and trial to experience like their hatred. So I don't take it back, but I also say that and put it forward.
Dina! I'm in the kitchen!
Oh, what's up, you little poopers? Hey. Thanks for doing the dishes.
You can thank me by putting on some music.
Yeah, I see what I gotta do.
Goobers. Damn. this one guy, sexual abuser, used to use that term with me. In a philosophical sense, it kind of means that this is not heaven. It might be in a Buddhist kind of way. What? A similar wreath to that one from the Seraphite farmstead? This game is such a mindfuck. So I guess I'm a slut. A slut of the mind. Oh my gosh. Who is? That's Auntie Talia? She looks like this person I was interacting with on TikTok who likes to dominate and emasculate males. Whew. Maybe she came from The Last of Us Part 2. Oh, here's another one. Another wreath. Oh my gosh. There's a guitar case. And all this time the baby is in my arms. Ah. Whoa. How long has it been since I've seen that star in Jackson? Whoa. From those days when I got locked out of the bar, to the snowball fight, to Joel's house. At least 1,000,000 years. Oh, I see. That was like Ellie being herself in the museum with Joel, right? But she's doing it in a more extended way. I see. With the baby here, it is like the baby is inside Ellie's fence. But even when Ellie was at the museum with Joel and she was doing the exact same stuff, it was like Joel was outside of the fence. Also, Ellie in the mirror here, let me see. I should not compare. I'm not going to look at Ellie's face. Because I remember, when you have the option, maybe not to compare, it might lead to nitpicking. It might not also. Sometimes it happens without a choice. It's fine. Ellie in the mirror here looks kind of... Oh, I was looking at the reflection of myself in the TV before I started the broadcast. That's kind of what my eyes looked like. But when I looked a little closer, I saw Grace, like an angel. So I guess I'll step a little closer. I see I don't know, something out of Greek mythology or some kind of mythology. Someone who exists outside of the systems of heaven and hell? At least on a fundamental level. Oh, alright. I did not check the baby's eyes. That might be a good thing. Alright, let's see.
Want some fresh air?
Damn. I remember from The Last of Us Season 1, this is what Joel wanted. This is Joel's farmhouse. It's also what Dino wanted, as revealed in The Last of Us Part 2. I remember. I might have the best memory, actually. It's like in the lambs and the goats. I saw worry, perturbation about, like, you know, growing older and what that could do to a person's memory. There's this person I recently saw in a video. They were Mensa indoctrinated, but the tech that they were talking and they were elucidating on, it was fragmented, like destroyed. My initial reaction in the comments I was writing, I was like, oh, it looks like this person is a receptacle for another being, you know? According to Alan Watts, in the end, it's already gone, right? It might not be though, right? It's like, is there? There is a connection between Abby to Ellie in this moment. But it's, I saw it as more of an ethereal type. Oh, there's stuff on the ground. Is it wheat? That's a lot of wheat, right? Or is it just grass? It might just be grass, like wild grass. Ugh. I'm so high right now. Oh my, I see now. This is another layer of the restception, of the highception. Oh. Feels like this goes on forever. Field of wheat. Some people describe this as like heaven, right? It is presented as such in Marvel's Moon Knight, actually. In the underworld. Field of grass. now is the time to stop. I'm gonna continue the broadcast later. I get this sense, right? Is the ending near? It might not be, but I was thinking the options were continue onwards or pause a while you are in a state that is comparable to heaven. I think the last time I was in a state that was comparable to heaven, or one that was being beamed and illustrated to me, it was during watching Marvel's Moon Knight, and my family kind of vibed on that episode for like a weekend, right? I think it was longer than a weekend. Wait, actually, I think it was just a weekend. Because, for some reason, I thought it would be better for us not to linger. Ah, fuck. Alright, I'm gonna continue, actually. I'm not sure if you're not supposed to stay in heaven for a long period of time. I heard some people stay in heaven for like thousands of years, right? But then it's like torture. They have to stay.
That's intense. Boogie, huh?
Oh, fuck yeah! I love this song.
Your mom is very easy to please.
I'm with you. My bar is very low. Ooh, look at those moves.
These moves?
Yeah.
Ooh, look at Mama go. Oh, wow. Ooh.
This kind of work got me.
Weird.
Okay.
Whoa.
You're distracted.
Oh yeah, neck kissing.
Okay. All right. Go.
Okay.
Oh, hey. I think we have all these aside. You mind bringing it back in?
Yeah, sure thing.
There's a note here. It's been a while since I read a note.
Where is he? Pretty sure he's on the tractor.
There are other people here? Oh, it's from Robin. Another Jackson member. My dear Dina, thank you for your letter and the photograph. JJ's gotten so big already. He's got Jesse's smile. Oh, JJ is the baby. If he's anything like his dad, well, good luck. I can't wait to visit you. My back has been acting up again, but I'm on the mend. The doctor still thinks I need a few more weeks of rest. As soon as I can, I will be there. I appreciate the tender words in your letter. I will say what I hope is obvious. Jesse wouldn't blame you for what happened, and neither do any of us. We love you. You are a part of our family. Be well. There will always be a place for you, Ellie, and JJ back in Jackson, should you ever change your mind. Love, Robin. Ah, it's like Robin from Batman. It's a really nice script also. Typecase. Though in this case it is handwritten. I'm not gonna make it. Alright, let's see. Oh, it says I love you on the fridge? Alright, I'm actually gonna have to stop here. Whew. For a moment there, it was like all that existed was Ellie. Alright. You know what though? I'm wearing a great shirt. I'm wearing good leggings. I'm wearing good shoes. I'm gonna continue actually. Someone's on the tractor? This sucks. I would not have seen myself rushing through heaven.
Hey, Ollie. What are you doing out here?
Oh, this is Ollie. Ah, the elephants. Ah. Apparently they have good memories, like myself. But there's a scary side to them too. After Kumail Nanjiani did stand-up comedy about it.
Hang on, buddy. Yeah, here we go. That's pretty right. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna teach you how to play guitar. When your hands are bigger. And you're not pooping your pants all the time. It's alright. Everybody does it.
Guitar.
Got a lot of stories to tell you.
Ah, fuck.
Much older. I don't even know where to begin.
Even the guitar can be traumatic for myself. It's connected to my dad. Ah. The potato. JJ. Oh, but poops his pants. Everyone does it, says Ellie. I think I need some heaven. Or a lot of heaven.
Alright, little spud. We should go check on Mama.
The reason heaven is torture, I think, for some, is because, maybe it's because of the trauma. I worry, right? If things go well, I might still not be able to be good. Though I'm good either way, actually. That seems to be evident, at least so far. Or always? Not sure if it's always. Almost always?
I'm gonna go hang up the laundry.
You got that?
Yeah. I got it.
But it's the only way, right? After you sustain so much trauma, you kind of need... But then again, hell is also... They do the same service, right? But with different methods. Like during that purge in Haven, people might have been, oh, was it therapeutic?
Does he need his jacket?
He's fine.
Now I'm not even sure. Alright, backtracking a bit. I'm not sure if that's what I need.
More?
Alan Watts.
Should I stop? Okay, enough. Seriously?
Does that mean I already have heaven because I know what it is?
You want to get in? Here. All right, here you go. Oh, gentle. Just like that. Here you go. Yay.
Whoa.
Hey, I'll take it. Can you get the sheep into the barn? I got it.
Oh, they're sheep.
Yeah. Won't you risk it?
I'm so focused on lambs and goats. Are sheep little ones? Wait, sheep are just... They're big ones also.
Cheater.
I'm getting a little insecure that
Too long. Let's get to bed.
viewers are finding me annoying.
I'm like the herding master.
Whoa, baby rap.
Listen up, sheep. Your dinner awaits you in the barn, so come on.
Alright. This is the point. This is where I stop. Alright. It was one of the things in my head. I was like, my gamer knowledge was still intact. But it's like once I hit this farmstead, I was blitzed. Maybe it's also dying so many times as Abby. Oh my gosh. But my gamer knowledge and my skills, my abilities, and my ethereal self, my ethereal awareness, my numinous. I am still here. Alright, maybe. But yeah, so this is the point I'll stop for today. And yeah, gonna vibe with the sheep here for a while, Ellie and JJ. Some people call people in society sheeple. It worries me. In The Art of Living yesterday, which I've been coming back to and bringing forward from yesterday, they were talking about how all the people there wanted to be more, wanted to be, you know, on the stage. Sheep, they kind of are taking advantage of their whole lives. But then, right, in today's society, there's like animal farms and outrageous treatment, but it is you know, it is accepted because it somehow became like the way. But I was watching the news the other day, and they are very close. They were producing synthetic meat in labs, completely grown, and they were selling it in Singapore. However, they lost money, the company, each time they sold the meat. But at this point, they're using it more to raise awareness. Alright. So, and with that, bye. Oh, Zaijian.